Hi, thank you for joining me this evening. You're with Gina Rideout, certified health coach and doTERRA wellness advocate. And this is actually the 7th class in our series for this summer. And tonight we're going to talk about body systems. So I'm going to jump right in because I want to value your time. So a healthy body is like a finely tuned symphony orchestra. And an orchestra is divided into sections, and sections are comprised of individual instruments. So similarly, I love this analogy, the body is divided into sections called body systems that are comprised of individual organs. So during a music performance, when out-of-tune sounds come from a single instrument, it affects not only that section, but the quality of music coming from the entire orchestra. The conductor's role is to identify the underlying cause behind the affected sound, tuning and refining where necessary. So in the same way, every individual is the conductor of their own body's orchestrations and internal harmony in partnership with the body itself. So these are just some of the systems that we are going to discuss this evening. So we're going to look at the excretory system, the respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, skeletal, glandular, or endocrine system, and the digestive system as well. So I want to talk about a holistic approach. So a holistic approach to wellness promotes living with a prevention mindset and addressing root causes when symptoms arise by providing support to entire body systems. So by addressing wellness in terms of body systems, each individual is taking a holistic approach to wellness. So thinking beyond a disease symptom model and focusing on the symptoms that govern the function of the entire body allows one to shift away from the ambulance mentality of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, to true whole body thinking and prevention mindset. So a lot of people say to me as a health coach, you know what, I don't have time to exercise. I don't have time to plan my meals and eat healthy, all those things. But you know what, if you don't plan for those things and work to prevent illness, you will, it's just a matter of time, but you will have to make time for illness. And trust me, that's not near as fun. So just to show you what I mean here by the ambulance approach. So we may go to the doctor, we acknowledge we don't feel right. We identify symptoms and we're seeking a remedy for those symptoms. But the outcome is that it only temporarily addresses the symptoms and it doesn't address the underlying cause and body systems needs. So for an example, if you go to the doctor for a headache, you might get a treatment or a medication to get rid of those symptoms so you don't feel it. But the addressing why you have a headache, because there is a reason, we just need to figure out what it is, then you may not need the medication if you can get to the underlying cause. So side effects will appear, or symptoms, they will reappear. Versus a holistic approach is really paying attention to your body, identifying symptoms and searching your body systems, finding conditions within the system that best relate to what is being experienced, and learn which oil and other holistic practices, other preventative measures that will address that condition. And then the outcome is much better, which is gaining knowledge and an understanding of your body, and the underlying concerns that are contributing to your symptoms, and prevention. So once you figure out how to address it, then it's lasting and unlikely to return. So we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. We're going to have a little game of Clue. And so I'm going to just kind of address a few mystery clues and see if you can guess which body system I might be talking about. So this mystery body system, number one, the clues are, this one is communication between body systems. There's integration, control, and recognition of sensory stimuli, and cognitive, creative thinking, memory, reasoning, and problem solving. So this system is actually the nervous system. So the nervous system We're talking about the brain, spinal cord, nerves. Suggested oils or products to support the nervous system include frankincense, sandalwood, and clove. So the nervous system is a complex system of nerves and specialized cells that allow the body to transmit and receive messages. It serves as the body's primary control and communications center, responsible for transmitting and receiving messages between every other system in the body. So essential oils, like the ones mentioned, frankincense, sandalwood, and clove, are suggestions. They can facilitate the complex messaging that occurs throughout the nervous system, and they help with homeostasis, circulation, and brain function, which is part of the limbic system, as the brain interprets and sends out data. So essential oils can even help the neurons transmitting and receiving messages to be more efficient due to their regenerative and soothing properties. So they address root causes of ailments connected to the nervous system, helping to improve systems because the body has support in healing itself. So I'm just going to highlight one product for each system as we go along. So I'd like to highlight clove because it was one of the suggested oils. And clove is super high in antioxidants, making it a fantastic support to the body. And if you look at antioxidant value, say, so a lot of us look at the ORAC scale for measuring antioxidants. So blueberries come in at about 2,500. Wolfberries come in at about 25,000. Chaga, if any of you are familiar with chaga mushrooms, those come in at about 100,000 on the ORAC scale for antioxidant value, whereas clove essential oil comes in at over 1 million. So you can imagine the support that this can provide to the body. So definitely want to consider having in your arsenal. And clove is actually in our On Guard blend as well, which is a favorite of mine. So as I mentioned, excellent antioxidant. It supports cardiovascular health and healthy immune function. So the next body system is a few clues. Circulate the flow of blood and liquids. It transports nutrients and waste. So this system that we're talking about here is the circulatory system. So the circulatory system makes up the heart, arteries, vessels, blood, spleen, lymph vessels, lymph nodes, and suggested products include cypress, grapefruit, and geranium. So the heart, together with the circulatory system, really make up the cardiovascular system. And the heart works as a pump that pushes blood to the organs, tissues, and cells of the body. Blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to every cell and removes carbon dioxide and waste products made by those cells. And blood is carried from the heart to the rest of the body through a complex network of arteries, arterioles, and capillaries. And blood is returned to the heart through veins and venules. So many vessels, which is kind of cool, many vessels are smaller than a hair and only allow one blood cell at a time to circulate, which is kind of cool. So, and I do want to note, although I'm making recommendations for essential oils that support health and all of our body systems, I want to be clear that by all means you must communicate with your healthcare provider, and especially when it comes to cardiovascular system, any serious issues involving the cardiovascular system, and all the systems I'm mentioning here this evening should immediately be seen by a qualified medical professional. So it should be noted that natural solutions can support heart health, both preventatively and restoratively. So using essential oils has been shown to reduce blood pressure and heart rate. And as heart disease, which is one of the leading causes of death, is almost entirely preventable, solutions offered with essential oils and the shifting from an ambulance mentality, like we discussed, to a prevention mindset is so important. So cypress is the essential oil I'm going to highlight here. It is energizing. It does promote healthy circulation. If any of you have circulatory issues through the legs, supports localized blood flow and soothes tight muscles. So the next body system, a few clues I will give you, is it supports the blood with, or supplies the blood with oxygen, removes carbon dioxide from the body. So this system would be the respiratory system. So here we're talking about lungs, airways, diaphragm. Suggested products include breathe, lime, and eucalyptus. So respiration is the process of inhaling, warming, filtering, controlling the humidity of, and exhaling air. So lungs exchange oxygen for carbon dioxide, and the heart pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. So just to highlight one of the products we have here, I will mention, of course, seek medical attention for any respiratory ailment that is severe or persistent, but milder conditions can easily be resolved with the support of natural and simple home remedies. And the scope of home remedies is vast, and they can be used alone or in combination with conventional treatments. So I would like to highlight the product we have called Breathe, which is our respiratory blend. So this helps maintain feelings of clear airways, minimizes the effects of seasonal threats, and promotes restful night's sleep. I really love diffusing this one at night. But this one is a go-to in my home, and one of the first oils that I really experienced a huge effect with, because my daughter has had respiratory issues her whole life. And we like to dilute this one, just 1 or 2 drops, diluted with fractionated coconut oil, and rub across the chest, and maybe a little bit of leftover you can rub under the nose, and it'll totally open up airways, supporting respiration and breathing. So this is a favorite of my older daughter's, and she keeps this one by her bed and in her diffuser. So the next mystery body systems includes, this one breaks down food into usable form, excretes excess food and waste from the body, and produces, stores, and releases digestive chemicals and enzymes. So this system would be the digestive system. So stomach, small and large intestines, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, and you can see everything else associated in the picture. Suggested products include PB Assist, Terrazyme, and DigestZen. So the digestive system is comprised of the GI tract and is a series of connected organs, really along a 30-foot pathway responsible for chewing food, digesting and absorbing nutrients, and expelling waste. I always tell people digestion starts in the mouth. We tend to forget to chew our food, and through the digestive process, a lot of people can have issues with this one. When digestive system problems are present, natural remedies offer ample opportunity for balance and restoration. Of course, we always have to start with good nutrition, clear the primary pathways of elimination, which I'll talk about, so waste and toxins can be eliminated, and using essential oils specifically targeted to help remove harmful bacteria. The product I will talk about here, actually, I'm just going to back up a little bit. They mentioned PB Assist, Terrazyme, and DigestZen. So PB Assist is our probiotic, which is really fantastic to repopulate the gut bacteria with live strains of all the good bacteria that we need. And reestablishing health and balance in the gut can really be a life-changing experience for a lot of people. DigestZen is another favorite product in our household. I talked about Breathe for my oldest daughter. My youngest daughter has this one close by at all times. It helps with maintaining healthy digestion, occasional stomach upset, and can also, it's fantastic for reducing gas, bloating, and occasional indigestion. So my daughter has always grown up with bad bellies, sometimes explained, sometimes not, and no matter what the reason, taking a drop of DigestZen internally would clear her belly issues within minutes. So this one I was absolutely amazed with when I first started using oils. And you don't have to take internally. You can dilute it and rub it across your abdomen, and you will get a fantastic benefit that way as well. Body system number 5. So the clues: framework that supports and protects all other parts and tissues and gives the body shape and form. And it's a reservoir for minerals and place of blood cell production. So this system would be the skeletal system. So bones, muscles, connective tissue. So the skeletal structure comprises the framework upon which all other organs and tissues depend on for proper placement and coordination. But bones are not just inert material. They are alive and they need blood and oxygen to metabolize nutrients and produce waste. Suggested products for the skeletal system include Deep Blue, Helichrysum, and Bone Nutrient Complex. So this is one of our supplements that I love. It provides bioavailable optimal levels of vitamins and minerals, essential for developing and maintaining healthy bone mass and density. And it's 100% daily recommended amounts of calcium and magnesium, and also contains vitamin C, D2, and D3. So I like to use this product in my regular rotation of supplements. The next body system is a few clues. Eliminates toxins and waste from the, typo there, from the body. Gets rid of excess water. And this system would be the excretory system. The excretory system includes the liver, lungs, skin, kidneys, and colon. So these are all the pathways of elimination. And some suggested products here include juniper berry, lemongrass, cypress. I would also add Zendocrine, our detoxification blend, as well as our detoxification complex. I discuss the excretory system most often when I do a class on cleansing. So I like to lead a cleanse at least twice a year. And the excretory system is major because you cannot detox properly if any of these pathways of elimination are not functioning properly. So for example, if your colon is blocked, so if you're experiencing constipation, the body will find some other way to get rid of waste. So some people are experiencing skin eruptions, say. So sometimes that's an effect of the excretory system not being balanced. So essential oils can certainly help with that. Juniper berry is one product that can help. Supports healthy kidney and urinary function. It's a natural skin toner, amazing for the skin. If you do have those skin eruptions, you can add a drop to your moisturizer, and acts as a natural cleansing and detoxifying agent. Mystery system number 7. So clues: acts as chemical messengers, maintains metabolism, and aids in pain management. So this system is the glandular system, or also known as the endocrine system, and consists of glands in the body that produce and secrete hormones directly into the circulatory system. So the hormones are carried to targeted organs and tissues where they bind only to cells with necessary specific receptor sites. The endocrine system is responsible for bodily functions and processes such as cell growth, tissue functions, sleep, sexual and reproductive functions, metabolism, blood sugar management, how the body responds to injuries and stress, energy, water, and electrolyte balance, and so much more. It basically tells the cells in the body exactly what to do. So these are the glands that are involved. Suggested products to support the endocrine system include clary sage, myrrh, and our phytoestrogen complex, which I will highlight. So phytoestrogen complex is plant phytoestrogens that balance and support natural hormone levels. It supports women through our menstrual cycle and can also help diminish normal symptoms of menopause. So this is hopefully the mystery solved. There's so much more involved in this, I realize. So this is just scratching the surface. But the main message is to really think about a holistic approach versus just managing symptoms and getting to the root of the problem. If you do want to learn more, I highly recommend this book, Essential Life, which helped me during this presentation. But the Essential Life book really goes through all of the bodily systems in so much detail, provides all kinds of remedies, recipes, and so much information on how to use essential oils properly to support the body. So I highly recommend this one. And as always, if you are ordering your oils regularly, you might want to consider the Loyalty Rewards program, because it is the best way to get oils for free. So every month, I've been on the Loyalty Rewards program since I started with doTERRA, going on 3 years now. And every month I get a ton of products for free. So I'm actually getting my products way, way, way less than wholesale price, if you think about that. So over the course of a year, if you're consistent with the Loyalty Rewards program, you'll get 30% back of your PV. So if you're ordering 100 PV monthly, you'll get 30 points credited to your account, including the shipping points as well. So you'll get those points added on top of that. And you can save them up for a little bit or redeem them monthly. It's up to you, but a fantastic way to get products for free. If you want to start getting your oils for free each month and above and beyond what the Loyalty Rewards program offers, by all means, reach out to me or your enroller, and I can help you with that. So this would be sharing with some people, maybe not doing the business entirely, but simply sharing with friends and family, and you can eventually start getting your oils for free. So reach out and I can explain how that would work. And doTERRA has one of the best compensation plans in this industry, not just in the essential oil industry, but in direct selling, because we get paid so many different ways. So if you're looking to get paid quickly, we have a fast start bonus that gets paid out weekly. We have a Power of 3 team bonus, which you can get 50 plus the $250 plus the $1,500 monthly bonus. Our uni level plan is above and beyond other companies because we get paid the most, this 7%, on the most amount of people. And also we have access to leadership ranks. Premier is not pictured here, but before silver, there's the rank of premier, where you'll also get a bonus because doTERRA gives back 7% of global profits to its wellness advocates, which is really lovely. So if you want to hear more about that, please reach out. And that is it. Thank you so much for listening. And any questions, please let me know. I'm going to stop the recording and answer any questions.